guys, welcome back to your final day of our Testosterone Takeover series. I'm Brooke Stacey, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Clark Bartram, who's been taking you through all of these great tips on how to boost your testosterone naturally through food and different things we do throughout our day. And Clark, you've been in the industry for 30 years. Can you share a little bit more about what your experiences have been and how it's led you to all of this knowledge that you've been bringing to these guys about helping boost their testosterone?
Yeah, that's important for you guys to understand who is bringing you this information. I think it's valuable that you understand you're in good hands. I've been around, like Brooke said, for 30 years in this industry, and I just want you to know that there is a lot of science backing up what we're going to be sharing with you in this TestMax nutrition program. So we're doing this Testosterone Takeover week in order to give you a little glimpse of what is to come. But I've been around a long time, done a lot of stuff. I'm not going to get into all of that. I just want to help you guys know that I've been around. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. I try and research as much as I can to bring valuable information because really, you mentioned I've been around a long time. My name and my reputation is very valuable to me. And I would never hang it on anything that I didn't think brought value to people because it would end who I am and what I do. So with all that being said, I want to give you some valuable coaching that we both know plays a huge role when it comes to actually reaching the body and the health that you want as a man.
Yes, these tips are fundamental to your success in reaching your goals. So even with all of the best information, the best tips, the best diet, even if you don't have the foundation of the right mindset in place, it can be very difficult to see the maximum results for what you're looking for.
Yeah, let's talk about one thing for a minute. Brooke's been around for a long time. She's 9-time international cover model, certified trainer, helped so many people get fit. So with that being said, how many confused guys have you ran into in your life thinking they read a magazine, right, a bodybuilding magazine, they look at their favorite bodybuilder and go, if I just follow his diet, it doesn't work like that.
Right. That's why I always recommend getting a personal trainer and helping, personalize the plan to help maximize their particular testosterone and hormone health with building muscle and, eating right and changing bad habits, which everybody has as they get to, being middle-aged men and trying to figure out how to get back to a more youthful, body and mind and spirit. So.
Yeah. That's what we all want. So the confusion that's out there amongst people is rampant. It's all over the place. So let's go ahead and get started with the first step in making your testosterone transformation. Now, step number 1, make gradual changes to your habits. You can't jump in and do this all cold turkey and expect things to change. People try and do this and it just doesn't work. Here's what you need to do. Make one adjustment per week. Doing more than this is setting you up for failure. Let me give you an example right now. All you got to do is eat one healthy meal per day. This is if you're not doing anything yet, right? If you're completely starting from scratch, one healthy meal a day. Now, if you're not working out right now, start walking about 10 minutes a day and then just do more when you feel comfortable. And it's easy to start slowly adding these things into your lifestyle instead of jumping in full speed. I see that too often, and you cannot sustain a program like that. Okay, so step number 2 here, guys, is discover your why. You have to discover why you want to do this. And it needs to be something bigger than, I want to get into size 30 jeans or something like that. So really, success in most things in life is just a matter of motivation and determining your why. You don't have to just to be willing to, like people say, throw your hat over the fence so you have a reason to get over it. You want to do certain things that are going to cause you to want to get the change that you're looking for. Look, buy some new workout clothes, right? Women do that a lot.
Love that, yep.
It's a good one.
It is a great one because then you feel good and you're excited to put your new pants on even if you're not motivated to go to the gym yet or you want to see how you look in them. So
plus you get to shop.
Exactly.
Women love to shop.
Love to shop.
Another thing you can do is just buy healthy groceries to cook meals in advance. It's a simple thing, but we complicate it so much. When you have it, you feel like you need to eat it in there so you're not wasting. Here's another really good one that's going to put your money where your mouth is. Do something like, if I wanted to get in shape, I wanted to make a commitment to something. So if I gave Brooke Stacey $1,000 and said, listen, if I don't get to a certain weight or a certain look or have a certain energy by this date, keep the money.
I like that. I want to be the friend that you're giving the $1,000 to.
Of course, so she can go shop for those clothes that we talked about earlier. Look, you can do this with anything. All we're really trying to say here is reward yourself with certain things because you are worthy of being rewarded. You are a person who has so much value in this world that you need to understand that it's okay to start treating yourself in such a way if it's going to lead you down a path that helps you live in a healthier body. Okay, then there's another really good one that I learned from my sister when she stopped smoking. All of the money that she was going to use for smoking, she put that away. So if a pack of cigarettes is what, $8 or $10 now? I don't know how much it is. Right. Or a junk food meal that you might be eating. Take that money, put it aside, and then reward yourself with something that you're going to love instead of something that's going to hurt you in the long run, like smoking or eating junk food all the time. So set like a little bank account for you. It's the Awesome You bank account, right?
Awesome You bank account. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, and then I can shop with it.
So basically what we're doing here, guys, with all of these analogies and things like this is we're just trying to help give you some motivation and some information because we are launching the TestMax Nutrition program very soon to help you with all of this. So what we're doing this week is kind of giving you guys a little tease. You know a little bit about teasing guys, probably.
Oh, I'm sure you're a big tease.
No, I am. I'll admit it. But we're teasing you with information that's about to come with a program that we've been, in all honesty, we're having a lot of fun here. But here's the truth, and this is something that I want both Brooke Stacey and I to talk about. The amount of effort, the amount of time, the amount of research, the amount of passion, the amount of hours, the amount of fun, you know, that we have had putting this system together for men. Talk about that a little bit from your experience, kind of like a he says, she says kind of deal.
Well, I know Clark has poured his heart and soul into this program for you guys, and it's based on, 30 years of experience in the industry, a lot of passion for always helping others. So, it's been a joy to work with you on this project and to see that come to life, and for us to be able to share it with others that hopefully you all can change your life at home. That's the main purpose of this, is that we're trying to bring all of our knowledge and expertise to you guys at home so that you can apply it to your life, change bad habits into good ones, and live the most healthy, life that you can. And having a healthy body is cyclical in every way to where it, transcends into your work life, your married life, your dating life, whatever it is. Be a better father, brother, son, all these things. I mean, it's the core component of life is your health. So you can't perform well at work if you're not, feeling well. And so when you take control of your life, you'll be able to see joy in all other areas. So I think that's, where you and I definitely share a great passion for this and have been able to share and have a great time bringing all of this, knowledge to these guys. So that's been the greatest joy of doing this project.
Plus you get to work with me.
Yes, and I mean, did you guys notice his blue eyes? I mean, so handsome, right?
Let me go to this camera here. Look at him. But you did mention something that I want to bring up. Like I talked about determining your why. You said being a better father. And the minute you said that, I thought about the discussion we had offline about your father and the impact that he had in your life, and that he was a man's man, and that he was a fit guy, and he was an athletic guy, and you've been an athlete your whole life, and you're attracted to athletic, fit men who live healthy lives. I want to be an example to my kids. I want to be that guy who my kids look at like I'm Superman. My name is Clark, right? But I played Batman, but not Superman.
Say, you did play Batman. I love that.
And that was a cool thing for my kids to do. But what's more important than those things to me is the fact that my kids look at me and see a man who is living a life that is something that I'm not just preaching about, but I'm actually practicing it on a daily basis. Look, I cheat. I do, not on my wife, but on food and things like that. I had a whole pizza the other night, but my kids have looked at me throughout the years, and I feel very proud. So let me talk to you man to man before we close this video up. If you're struggling right now in your life with not feeling like you're the man that you once used to be, maybe you're not performing at work like you want to, maybe you're not performing in the bedroom like you used to, maybe you're not having the energy to go off and throw the football with your son or hang out with your daughter or be that fear that a young guy sees when he comes to date your daughter. You know what I mean? I love that sort of thing. And not for any other reason that I take pride in who I am. So if you've lost pride in who you are, this program has been created specifically with you in mind. We are sitting here doing these videos, but what we are saying from our hearts is, please consider where you're at in your life and understand that this is not just us coming up with our information and our knowledge. We have a research team that has searched high and low all over the place to bring you the information that will be presented in the TestMax program. And once you get it into your life, you will not be left alone. You will have a team of people, including Brooke Stacey and myself, that are here to support you. So this is not get something and be forgotten about. This is you determining your why and then saying, yes, I want to do this, and then getting on board and let's do this together, because it's so important for people to have a community, right? For people to have support. And you're only committed to what you confess. So with all of that being said, this has been a fantastic takeover week, and we've had so much fun on this channel here, and we both hope that we've given you guys all of the incredible material and a blueprint that you will be needing to make a change in your life. So I want to close with this simple word of encouragement to you, to stick around for the one last video that I will be releasing tomorrow afternoon. And as always, the lovely Brooke Stacey and I will see you there.